And that video came from Fine Boy Fuad, and I believe Nana already will be very happy wherever he is watching his superstar. Now I heard a story about this Fuad guy, but Nana already doesn't want me to talk about it. I don't know why. I don't know why Nana already doesn't want me to talk about this particular story. Kwame, do you know this story?
Which one?
The Fuad guy. There was a guy who was celebrating his birthday and had a clash on some women on Twitter some months. It will not be more than a year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Even before this song was released?
Oh, way before. Way before.
Well, he looked like Fuad or
or a friend to Fuad. There was one lady who was boasting, Fuad is my boyfriend. Not knowing that the real owner was there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Charlie, it be true.
Oh, see, in music, right?
Yeah.
There's a song by Asha that is Confession. That's like a real life story, making the biggest hits. Musicians are often known to create conversations around things like that. When that story came up, we were laughing because it's a funny story, but there's a record coming that will back that. So the whole conversation makes food.
Oh.
No,
idea.
No, listen.
When did that happen?
Oh, it was way before this record was
2019. 2019.
Yeah, sir.
Nanaya and Tia.
And it's a systematic approach. You see, listen, one thing musicians lack is there's an agency that will train their conversations.
Okay.
So I've seen your topic, I think I'm happy, that's why I came. There's too much conversation. As I said, one thing that we do at Muse with one of our products called Tunes by Muse is to make sure that we tailor-made conversations that will benefit artists in the long run.
So which incident triggered this particular song? This one?
Come My Way.
Yeah, which
Come My Way. You see, the day you were doing the premiere, I was at home and I was happy. Come My Way comes as a conversation to build on the fact that there's a certain alternative rap music that Ghanaians are not paying attention to. So the idea is, okay, Akan is doing Afrocentric alternative rap music. Manifest is there, right? But are they the only pillars that we can follow? No. There are other artists who are in that same range but are not shining. So pick an artist who is in that space, throw in a record that can meet both alternative and commercial hip hop, open the conversation, and what do Ghanaians love the most? Love. So once it's about love, you want to listen to it, and that's how come the video you see a lot of refreshing, beautiful ladies. You understand, and you see Fuad showing up how clean and how gentle he is. So after that comes the beginning of the conversation.
So Fuad is the Ghanaian version of Drake.
Fuad is Fuad, Drake is Drake. Do you understand?
PR4 Nanaya Ray. I know he is from Muse Africa, an executive member, and Kwame Dazi is also from City FM Online, and GhanaWeekend.com as well. Now the discussion is about to start. Kwame, I know yesterday when Dada Hafko was here, he started a discussion that you had an extension of it on Facebook, where he was talking about a new force in our music industry, Alliance for Change. Now Reggie Roston has also said something. I want us to watch the video, listen to what Reggie said, and again ask ourselves some questions. Is our industry ready for this? That is number one. Is there something wrong that we can readily fix that we are not fixing? Because I know most of their things are about royalties and blah 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 blah. But Gamro, in their position as it is, are they really being bad to the industry, or that is what their resources, their knowledge, and their power can do? These are the questions I want us to try to answer. Maybe on a good day.
Why are you playing only Reggie Rocks? There's a lot of videos.
No, we can't play on. No, we can't play on.
Now I'm asking why Reggie Rockston's video.
When it started, okay, let me be very honest here. When it started, I saw it among a known clique. If I see something among Reggie Zippy, Dada Hafko, Ako Nana, Magdalene, and those guys, I know there's a clique. It's like you and I starting a movement. Nana already posted, me too, I'll post it there. It's normal. But when someone who is very far from us also posted, then you mean that the thing is it's catching on. We are getting there. So when I saw Reggie involved, I said,
it's a traumatic video as well.
I said I've seen all of them.
But see, traumatic is not in a clique.
He is.
Oh, in the data of co and
I know what I know.
Listen, the whole Alliance for Change thing. I mean, you're going to play the video in a bit, but I just want people to know that it is not what they think it is. Because there are a lot of forces behind it that probably you wouldn't know.
Okay.
But it is not what you think it is.
What does it think it is?
I mean, in the past, in Ghana music industry, everybody comes to attack a certain organization called Gamro.
Yeah.
Everybody tries to come and say they are not doing well. But they are not. No, that. This is not what it is.
Okay, so let's watch the video. And yesterday, Havko mentioned something about it, and today I know you guys are also following. You can tell me more. So, director, give us Reggie's. That is Reggie Rockstone's video, aka Ghana's Wachi ambassador to the whole world. Let's watch this particular video, and when we come back, we will analyze it as well. Take it.
That's here for me, Chiamo. Me buy a bonnet. When I bronika and ask him, I say, the only thing that comes to a sleeper is a dream. The only thing that comes to a sleeper is a dream. I'm in a reality. When you die, I'm woke and awake. Listen, if we don't do something now, we shall pay a big price. Not today, our children. Some of us gonna die poor. Not necessarily you or me, but we need to set it up so that we can all eat. This is pretty simple. A lot needs to be done. I will see us some. Yes, my name is Reggie Rockstone. Take off my glasses so you can see what I'm saying. And I am definitely in support. I am down with the Alliance for Change in the Ghanaian music industry. Meka, mina mekaya. Something must change. Thank you. He said.
Reggie said, waka, obeka. Also, and a kind. Now, what do you know? Briefly, this is just a passing topic. Like I said, I just want to know the convenience of this particular association or whatever.
Alliance for Change is simple. Alliance for Change in the sense that, I mean, we had a conversation. As far as I think on your show some time ago, we spoke about the fact that Gamro and royalty system and lack of residuals for actors in our industry, and it's a very simple project. There's already formulated case study that we can pick. So why are we not able to pick that case and then do it, like tune it into our industry? So this alliance, which is a group of musicians and social entertainment activists and all those people coming together to say, listen, let's fix the basic problem in our industry, is royalties. Let's support Cameroon. What do they need? Why are we not able to properly monitor the songs played on radio? Why are we not able to properly educate artists on what they need to know about royalties payment system? Because there's a lot of artists who have no education about royalties. It's news to him. So this whole thing is to just raise awareness, educate people, and help Gamro fix the very basic problem of distributing royalties, or collecting and distributing royalties. So that's why you have a lot of musicians. So we are calling on all musicians, producers, writers, instrumentalists. If only you play a role in creating music, you need to be paid for what you do.
Okay.
You need to be paid for what you do.
I know you guys at the end of the day would hold someone accountable. So who is that person?
We are not holding. You see, we are not.
No.
We are not. You see,
You talked about
in the past
getting royalties.
Yes,
getting
in the past, groups
these artists are not going to pay these monies themselves.
Yeah, we are not.
Someone
the word accountable is too hard, because it's like we are coming with the force on someone. No, we are not. All we are saying is that there's an organization recognized by law to collect and distribute royalties on behalf of creative people or musicians, which is Gamro. So what is Gamro lacking? And it's causing a lot of problem that we cannot distribute monies received from all the sectors that comes to pay money to Gamro properly. So what do they need? Like for me as a music expert, I know that we have a certain login system that is affecting our industry. But I also know of a group of young guys who are called Good Music, who built a system that monitors music played on radio across 75 radio stations. So why can't Gamro, why can't Good Music, why can't Music and Alliance for Change come on the same table and say, guys, we all have this basic problem, let's help solve it? Or 10 year post, and I'm correcting it, producers don't even know, or some producers don't even know. Some don't even know that when you play a beat, you have to do a release form for an artist to sign so you can get your royalties. These are things that the Alliance is trying to educate people. The education part is key, because without understanding what we are dealing with, nobody will know where to hold to help solve the problem. I mean, like Reggie said, if we fix this royalty system, everybody, the ecosystem can feed all of us. You will get your share, I will get my share, Kwame will get his share, the musician will get his share. Then we will not have issues of people saying, oh, the blogger is not being paid. Well, all that thing will stop, because there's a certain system in place to make sure that musicians are paid properly. So that's all it is. So the word accountability is too hard. It's like, even Rexoma is part of Alliance for Change. He said it already on Live FM. He said he supports Alliance for Change because I had a banter with Rexoma on Joy Prime about 2 shows. We did the first show and the second show because we couldn't finish the conversation. And then he said, listen, bro, I see your passion. I understand where you're coming from. You want a good change. But let's ask yourself, how many musicians will jump and support you if you start this conversation? So I was happy that Reggie Zippy and the squad in London, I mean, unya exposure, system. So when you speak to them, they understand what you're saying and they've started the conversation. So I'm praying that our A-list will also see the vision and will not be selfish and join us as we fix this is a very basic problem.
Kwame, what are you also seeing? Nana already has given us a beautiful PR. I know he does well in PR.
Yeah, I'm seeing what I've seen in the past before. Because this is not the first time we're hearing people crying that we need to put the systems right as far as what is concerned. When I got into this industry in 2009, when I got introduced to Flex newspaper, I started following all of these stories, copyright issues. Then it was Cosga, then it was turned into Gamro, and then the other CMOs, Copy Ghana, ASOG, and the rest. I remember very well there was a man called Carlos Sechi.
Yeah, he's alive.
He's alive.
The way you are saying,
it's
been
a long time I heard.
No, he's alive.
He's alive.
Yeah,
thank God. And he was very vocal, very critical of the copyright systems. He was one person who was bent on changing the system. Now he was given the opportunity to come and lead the association, if you like. And you know what he left behind? A very, very huge debt, if you like. They were not able to account for over 1 million Ghana cedis. And these are records that can be proven right now. We went for a press conference, I think last year, 2019, where Rexoma and his people were running accounts as in what they came to meet and what had not been accounted for. And it was clear that the past administration, the Carlos Sechi administration, which had promised that they were going to fix the system, couldn't do anything to help the system. So we have heard so many people talk about systems are not right, people are not getting the right royalties and all that. Now Kojenchi came, it got to a time he became frustrated and then left the thing for Rexoma to come and continue. Rexoma, according to him, they are trying so hard to make sure that musicians get their due when it comes to royalties. Now, if you compare what Rexoma is doing to what the other people did in the past, you realize that a lot of people are now receiving royalties than before. But the problem or the challenge is, what parameter are you using to distribute or to share the money to them? Now, it is not scientific, and so that is why you get some people getting more than they deserve or getting less than they deserve. So where is the login system? Comes back to that. Now, I had a very lengthy chat with Rexoma. These copyright issues are very complicated. So anytime I see people argue on social media and I need clarity, I call those who have knowledge in that. And he was telling me, it is not as simple as we perceive, as in just go and get a login system. If it was simple, they could have gotten maybe Kissima to come and do something for them. But you need to detect the DNA of the song, so that the song, when it's being played, the writer or the songwriter would have his or her share. The beat maker, how many people even know that beat makers or producers also deserve some royalties or some points of the copyright. How many people know that?
Allow it. Our time is up on that.
So what Retomana is saying is that now they are financially handicapped because you're not allowed to take more than 30%.
20%.
30%.
30%.
30% of the monies that come in. Okay, in your administration
to do
anything. 30 for administration. You can't take more than that. And so if you're not getting more from that, and especially at the time where the blank levy is not coming, the blank levy used to be the CD that came in. Okay, so the levies put on that, all those blank CDs transported into the country. Now, how many people are even selling CDs? So the challenge is that, in as much as I agree with that, I have Kore, Zipping, all those people, that we need the systems to be in place. One, are we also ready to support in terms of finances if it comes to the situation that we should support financially to help some organization of a sort to put in everything they can to make sure the right login system is there to detect the DNA of the songs? Are you ready to do that? Now, education. Most people in the creative sector don't even care about the intellectual property. A lot of people. If you like, when Pion comes here, ask him if he knows anything about copyright, or ask him if his songs are registered. And you'll be surprised to know that they are all enthused about getting into the studio, getting a hit song, and then maybe 5-10 years later, when they hear somebody like, let's say, Akosua Japan say that Gamro is chopping money, he wouldn't even bother to find out what Gamro does and the modalities involved and how a musician can get royalties from Gamro. The only thing he will do is to support whoever is blaming whoever that yes, they are chopping money.
Okay.
All right. So I believe that if you're a musician, you need to understand your craft. And then the laws that govern your craft.
Okay.
So copyright laws, whether you are a writer, whether you are a movie maker or a musician, you need to know these. And so there are people who are on social media who don't even know the real work of Gamro and where they've even got into in terms of royalty distribution. Now they send 200 Ghana cedis, 100 Ghana cedis, and
yesterday that of course said he received 130 Ghana cedis.
It's bad.
Okay.
We are not saying.
Okay, we are wrapping up.
We are not saying. No, I'm coming. We are not saying that it's acceptable for them to take these potty sums of money. But what we are saying is that it can be better. But we shouldn't just be making noise on social media and forming groups. We need to put our hands on deck. If it comes to finances, let's contribute. If it comes to educating the people, let's educate them. And I'm very happy. I was happy when I saw the video.
The one
which says that they are not accusing anybody, but they just want to make the systems work, and that is perfect.
One minute.
Thank you.
1 minute. When you want to make a change in a certain system that has not worked for over 2-3 decades, you don't come and attack the system, because you see, Rexima made a point, and Kwame just said the same point right now. When you are not sitting in the hot chair, you see everything easy. But when you sit in the hot chair, things become different, because there are certain challenges that you have to deal with. Our major challenge in our royalties system is not logging. It's not. It's education on the part of artists, managers, producers, instrumentalists, writers, to know that before you even release your song to somebody to sing, let the person sign a license syncing form or a release form, so that you can, because you cannot determine a DNA if there's no form, if there's no queuing form. You understand? There's a queuing form that every musician across the world uses. So if you don't give somebody that queue form,
okay, guys, thank you so much. And this is just the beginning of the Alliance for Change movement. I believe at the right time, I'm gathering information that they are about to even stage a press launch and all that. A press release will come out. A press launch will also follow before the real discussions will start. But then we know there are some key persons in it. So far, Reggie Rockstone has been the latest key figure who has been added to the Alliance for Change. I'm so shocked that Nana Redu said Rexoma has also endorsed Alliance for Change.
Yeah, he said
better days ahead. Better days ahead. Now let's go for Bosom P. Young Atajwa Hitmaker to join us here for us to start a conversation. And I believe when we all saw this video, we were wondering now singlet. Now he will tell us his story. But before I do that, let me give you some commercial information before we move on to that. And here I'm talking to car owners. Unika Tobo. I want these car owners to know that they now have somewhere to go to fix their cars, and that place is My Garage. My Garage is ready to fix all your cars. Do you have any issue with your car brakes, your fuel pumps, if you want to change oil, your air conditioners, or maybe alignment? You can only go to My Garage and they will give you the best of services. They are located at North Kaneshi, close to the dance bar, or better still, give them a call. If your car is faulty, you just give them a call. Leave your car where it is and they'll come and sort you out. Call them on 0244-843-268, 0244-843-268. And again, I'm talking about fashion, and La Moda in Italia means the model. La Moda, it means the model. So if you want to be like a model, if you want to dress beautifully, always go straight to La Moda GH here in Accra. They are located at McCarthy Hill Junction. They are in the same building with Benji's Lodge. That is McCarthy Hill Junction, Benji's Lodge. That is where you can locate La Moda GH. They have everything from Italy: watches, bags, shoes, perfumes, dresses, both for men and women as well. Everything is there at La Moda GH for you. Give them a call on 0246 369 150, 0246 369 150. And today is a special day for my beautiful girl Magdalene. Magdalene is in Italia, that is Bergamo. Magdalene, happy birthday to you, sweet one. Grow and become a very great woman here. Magdalene, happy birthday to you once again, and to the whole family, Mr. and Mrs. Asare in Italy. Good evening to you as well.